can always say, hey, I got a funny question. You know you're gonna say it. Say it. If I'm enjoying music, I'm gonna enjoy music. That's the difference. If you're gonna sit there and start saying, hey, I have a funny question, and then you're gonna ask, oh, he's not answering me because he thinks he's not paying attention to the chat. Actually, I am paying attention to chat. I'm always paying attention to chat. Even if I'm playing the whole Easter egg and things like that, I still see what's going on. So, that's a heads up. That is a basic heads up right there for you right there. So, kind of start saying what your question is. And if you say, hey, I have a funny question, just say it. Don't sit there and say, hey, I have a funny question, and then wait. Because you know, in fact, you just say, hey, I got a question, and you write your question down. The head cutter is way better. The guillotine is actually way better. And why those two? Well, okay, the shredder has a look at the way. Okay, if you have a pile of zombies, count 10 to 15 zombies, pile them up. Okay, shoot the shredder. See how much the shredder takes. Okay, and you grab the head cutter, the guillotine. Grab the guillotine and actually have a pile of zombies the same amount. Have them at the same amount, and then shoot a zombie. See how many zombies die in one shot. Just do one shot, both of them, and you'll see what the difference is. See, that's why I say the Discord's better than the head cutter, then the shredder, then the face melter. I'm dead serious. The face melter only shoots one zombie up. Doesn't shoot them all up, doesn't shoot down, only one. The head cutter, or the guillotine, actually, if you have okay, say you got 3 zombies right here, you can shoot one of them zombies, just one, and it will spread out like a virus. And you know that for a fact. And this Sally's gonna get on my nerves, which is not a cool thing to do. Nowhere near a cool thing to do. Don't be near me, don't be behind me, don't try to steal kills. If I aim my fault to them, that's a different story. But, like I said, the radius of the head cutter is actually way better than the radius of the shredder. The shredder will only take about, 3 to 4 zombies at one time? Maybe 5. The guillotine will take up to 7 to 10 zombies at one time. Reason why I know that is when you zap, you'll shoot 4 to 5, and behind those zombies, say I shoot these, those zombies will pop too, and then the zombies nearby will actually pop or explode or die off just because it's near a radius. It's like an earthquake, it just keeps on going out. And this game's been out how long? And you just start saying the shredder and everything else. Everyone knows. Well, actually, not that many people actually know. The people who play some more will teach you a little bit more, a lot about this than all the other things. If you play multiplayer, all it is NV4 cave bars and Titans on those are people that are so pro that they can't use any other gun. And there's nothing else to live for when it comes down to playing like on this. If you're playing this, okay, and if you're playing multiplayer, it kind of thinks about this, okay, if you're at MP30 and you got dark matter and everything else, it's just not really worth it. Me, it's worth playing zombies because you could just keep on replaying it even after the, you know, the last person needs David Hasselhoff will only be there. I'm not saying like, okay, the Shredder has better ammo, the containment of it. The head cutter shoots in various regions of the area, which it could actually shoot from this area. It's probably about 2 or 3 blocks radius of how many zombies you can actually kill. The Discord makes a wall. Okay, when you shoot a zombie, it dances. The legs are like the wall, so you can actually kill about 10 to 15 zombies at the same time. The head cutter just shoots zombies and then the flames on the bottom will make crawlers and actually kill you. So I go Discord to head cutter. The Discord or head cutter. Or the most biggest thing ever. So I would say if you're gonna play this game, I would recommend the Discord before I get the head cutter. If you get the head cutter, but I'd rather have the Discord. Because when you're on the bridge, basically when you're on the bridge, you can have a defense system going on. You see how many times I actually, like, you can shoot a zombie right here, and every zombie around it will actually die. But right here, and you have another zombie about right here. Usually the zombies will jump out right here and die. Usually if you have one here that's circling, so you have about 3 of them, then you can just concentrate on the alien. Therefore, if you have the head cutter, you have to keep on watching this side here. But every time you have to go back and forth and keep on watching. The advantage on wow, this is the 3rd time that person went down. 4th. The advantage on the Shredder or the head cutter or something else, you have to just keep on watching. I was thinking that one too. So, this is going to be a very, very short stream. I know that. Kind of like, I'm not going to be on here for another like 5 more minutes. I know that. I'm doing some things, but I will be on tonight. I need to give someone Raven and Redwoods, probably play Raven and Redwoods, and then I'm going to probably do because this guy's going to be coming on today. maybe Zombie might come off. He played Fortnite the other day. And you can't say he can't never be. Oh, I didn't play Fortnite. Yes, he did. He played Fortnite. Zombie actually played Fortnite. So you guys, why did he do that? Okay, well I'm going back to what listening to music. This is the music you can actually listen to, have it blasting through, and not have any copyright restriction because there's no copyright towards these songs. But if you guys enjoy this music, it's called Progressive Astronaut Radio. Progressive Astronaut Radio. I think they do live streams on. I think they don't do live streams on here on Twitch, but I think they do live streams on YouTube, Mixer. I don't know if they ever do it on here. No, it said something else. I need to go before peak. Say you guys, hey you guys, hey you guys. No, I can't do that. I just can't do the voice. Back in the day, I could do that voice. Hey you guys. Wow, that was a lot of clowns right there. That's death right here. Whatever someone was doing, they came all the way up to me. Got the molar? Uh-oh, they got the molar set. Look how many clowns came out to me. Hey, Abad. Hey, Abad. You guys probably don't even know who that is. Abbott Costello. Do you even know Abbott Costello? She used to be well, like 15 minutes of a TV show, which kind of aired between a certain time to a certain time. That would have been like late at night. It was kind of like a comedy show. It was a Saturday night comedy show back in the days. And they would sit there and go, you know. Costello would just ignore them over time. I think they still air that show. I think it came on 7. It wasn't like the Brady Bunch show used to be on. Out of the whole blue of the family show, Brady Bunch, they had the whole everyone there, and all of a sudden throughout the production area, they changed Sydney into a full-time girl, and then they made fun of it on The Simpsons, like in the 90s. That's why. Do you ever watch that? Yeah. But they were making fun of the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch used to have a live like game show, or what was called comedy show at night, and they had everyone there. And I guess guess Cindy Brady didn't want to do it anymore, so they had to make another first one. So they grabbed another girl that didn't look like her or whatever. I remember that one. There's like a lot of things I remember back in the 70s, 80s. TV shows back in the days. Those are old time people. The old time. Well, Abbott and Costello was on since like 50, I think 56, 57. Almost close to mid 63. And then I think after 63, I think 63 changed the whole TV perspective and having late night TV shows and different things like that. I think 64 was Johnny Carson. I think Johnny Carson came on at late night. It's like, hey, I remember Johnny Carson. Because it was kind of like, it was fading off during the day, because you guys understand, okay, if you watch like Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel and all them, and you guys wonder if like you watch Jay Leno and then you watch David Letterman and you watch Conan O'Brien and all them other ones, okay, and then you go back in the day, a very day of times, okay. And you watch Johnny Carson, you're like, oh, Johnny Carson was on, okay, at this time, okay. You're watching, well, when you watch Johnny Carson, he used to be on at 9 o'clock. Because not that many people would watch TV in the 50s and 60s and 70s, or, like, well, the only time, okay, 72 I think was the only time that people started watching TV really at nighttime. Like, I think a lot of people didn't like what was airing during the day, so that they'll get away from it, and they had TV shows during the 70, 71, 72. You know. Yeah, I'm human. I'm kind of a human TV guy when it comes down to that. And why? If you watch like TV and you're like, oh, okay, why did this person come on TV and everything now? And what, you know, what did they have late night television? When did they have late night television? Did they ever have comedy shows during a certain time to a certain time? Comedy shows didn't come into play until like 74, 73. Well, a comedy show per se. My favorite show back in the 70s, my very favorite show was, well, because of, you know, you guys watch Rick and Morty, right? You watch Rick and Morty. Kind of think about this one. There used to be a show. There used to be a show back in the 70s with Robin. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. I get them so confused when it comes down to it. Yeah. Because Rick and Morty, you gotta think about it. They kind of like do the same thing over and over. Which, yeah, Robin Williams, he was kind of an alien kind of person when they played the TV show. He was kind of into his spaceship. Alumni. Who knows? Okay, well, the difference is when there's 3 people watching you, you're not entertaining it. It's all good. When you have 15 people watching you, it's like, When you have 25 people, it's like, hey guys, how you doing? It's 15 guys here, just sitting here, just watching me playing this game. How you doing? Then all of a sudden you got like, the Bruce still here? Oh, okay, cool. And then you get 20 people, it's like, hey guys, how are you doing? And then you get 2.5K people, and it's like, hi guys, this is DJ Blue Eyes. You're like kind of stoned out of nowhere because you get 2.5K people just sitting there watching me. Out of the blue, it's like, whoa, awesome. No, I'm just joking. The kid's back. He didn't, see that's a difference. What did I say about a couple weeks ago? I said, I hate it when people follow me. Of course the person did follow me. And why did I know that? It's because of that. Shouldn't do that. The other reason is he's not from the United States. This is the United States. He'll start lagging badly. So you shouldn't follow me. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna delete you again, like I did, and then wait until I do the OP level again. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So because he's gonna keep on joining, I think if he joins, yeah, that just tells you he's just gonna keep on joining. It's not cool. It's not cool. Don't do that. Because you're trying to make a video or something, or trying to get on my video, it's a different thing. All I have to do is clip it out. Well, yeah, you can join any way you want, but I hate it when people join. A couple weeks ago, someone joined in. I'm not going to be able to get that person. Well, this is a public lobby. You can join. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just going to leave. I was about to say I was going to leave the game anyways. I'm going to put the money in there and leave. And then it'll give you, it'll probably give you the host, and then you start lagging these guys, and it'll be much easier. Told you, small little stream that I got right now because I got other things to do. Anytime you want, but it's just, this is a public lobby. I'm leaving if you join. So you can come in for that like 30 seconds and then be like, hey, I joined, yay, and then I'll leave. How do you know that you're a host? Oh, watch this. Watch how I know I'm the host. You want to see something? I'm the host. No. What I was going to say is, I'm streaming now, so that I can tell people what time I'm going to, hold on. I I'm gonna tell them like, hey, I'm gonna be on later, blah blah blah. I was on earlier yesterday and I was playing and like I played the whole Beast and Beyond. We played Beast and Beyond and we played Mephistopheles and we killed Mephistopheles again. On basically the same reason, and I thought I could get him, the one guy that was at the end. I got him up, but it was like an inch away from picking him up. And if see, L2 didn't say he got explosion touch on him, I would have got him up and basically got L2 up and then protected us. But I think he's ready for the explosion touch. Split screens. You can go in the split screen games. Just don't join, like, if I'm doing something, I'm doing something. I don't join your game. I don't go through your game and say, hey, how you doing? Nah, I don't go to people's games. The only bad thing is, I don't even know why you have that up there as this when we already know who you are. Why did I get put in? Why do I get put in with the same people like always? Like they're split screen. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have the 30 splitters in there. This green 77 is gonna sit here. Hey, you're gonna get pushed in with the split screen. They are split screens, you know that. I'm gonna throw you in there. I'm gonna leave. You guys can play together because, hey, honestly, I tried to throw these guys in there. I came in 3 or 4 times. You guys wouldn't leave, but at least now you get split screens. You don't want to play with split screens. You do not want to play with split screens. I am out of here. See ya. Have fun with the split screens. Bye bye. Like bye bye. See ya. It's weird because there's not that many people playing this game today. Ah, there's PD. See, I didn't join PD's game. He joined my game. I'm just joking. With even tempo increase, with Magic Will, Infinite, wow. You're ready for that Beast and Beyond kind of situation. PD wants to do Beast and Beyond. Let's see what PD was saying.
What's going on?
Not much. What are you doing, PD?
Ah, just killed some time.
Yeah, I like how you're doing some housework and playing the video game at the same time. How you running a sweeper? You're sitting there right beside there and hitting the vacuum and just...
No, I already ran the sweeper. I'm off the floor.
See, up in north area of the United States, instead of saying vacuum, we'll say sweeper. We say sweeper. Well, down in south, you guys would say vacuum. Or and down. It's called a vacuum cleaner. That's what I was about to say. Over in the West Coast, they call it a vacuum cleaner. Well, no, they actually have mops. They mop the floor. Really? You got tile and wood.
Yep, I got wood floors in the bedroom.
That's bad. That is bad. I don't know. I never was down in Florida. I never was in Florida. I never went to. I basically never really went to. The only place I went down was probably South Carolina. That was the closest down south I went to.
Yeah, there are some places.
Mopping low. And then you smell like lemons all day. Citrus? I'd rather eat a lemon than an orange. I love like tangy, salty. I don't know. It's like cod. Call of Duty. You having cod? What kind of cod? Like, are you having like a white water? Let's see, Ocean Code cod. Okay. Trying to think. What was it called? Red something. I had red. I forget what it was called. Something red. I don't know. It was like a bloody red cod inside there. Like the coat inside it was all red.
Salmon?
I think maybe it was salmon. That was really good. Very expensive. I know that. It was like, I think it was like $18 for like a half a pound. It was like half a pound, $18. It was really delicious stuff. Then it shrinks down and you're like, what the I paid $18, it shrivels down to like half a pound. Yeah. Fish is good for the heart. It is. With the Omega Red or whatever it's called. Fish oil. Yeah. Did I get in lack of Irish? Absolutely nothing. We played Beast and Beyond yesterday, and we played that, and we beat that, but not Mephistopheles. Every time we get to the last, every time we kill Mephistopheles or have to shoot him, no one knows what they're doing.
Oh, yeah?
You know, the hectic part of it. We get to the hectic. Oh no. I think if I have someone that knows what they're doing, it's basically easy. But I hate it because I'm not watching. I'm basically watching the L2 and all that and making sure he doesn't go down. And usually I'm the one that goes down because I get flamed in the back. Yeah. I wasn't staying on for very long. L2 might be coming on today.
That's good.
He might be. Just like your other buddy, what's you know, Frogman. What is he on?
Frogman?
Yeah. No, it's not Black Friday. Black Friday's Friday. And then you got Small Business Saturday. If you guys don't know what Small Business Saturday is. And then it's Box Business Sunday. And then it's Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
Box Business Sunday, you guys don't know what like Small Business Saturdays are. You guys go to like these small businesses in your little local areas and you go buy stuff from them. Not go to big, very big like Walmart and Target and all that. You go to small stores. Big box or the box stores would be like the people who ship out things, or like you go out and there are people that are trying to make a business but they can't make a business. But then it's like, what is that? Essie that did it. That's why no one really don't care about big box Sunday.
Yeah.
You would go to these places like the flea markets and things like that, and you would buy stuff from flea markets.
Yeah, well, small business.
Yeah. So that's why people say, oh, they only advertise Black Friday because that's like the biggest shopping day there is. And they think they can bribe people to come into the store, which if you go the week after that, the TV's probably still on sale.
Yeah.
The same TV that they're... I mean, if you have to get something and it's there, I can understand. Like if it's for like a nephew or niece or something, and you're grabbing a gift or for the kid or something, and you can only get it one day and it's on sale, go get it. You can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely. Not back in the 80s and 90s when you used to watch videos and then like the next day the news would capture and say, this woman ran up and grabbed everything that she could grab. The other ones, the stampede ones where people would stampede and come in. If you go on YouTube and watch like Black Friday, the stampedes and all that, that's...
Oh, yeah. People,
Yeah, I remember that. I remember a lot of those places that used to... People stamp on you. Stomp, stamp, whatever. I think a person and the security guard got killed because the guard was actually opening up the door, and then it got like, yeah. That's one place you don't want to be in front of all those people. If you're going for,
No, those crazy women.
yeah. I think it was over. I think it started with the Teddy Ruxpin when it first came out back in the 80s. And when you had, like, okay, back in the 80s, you had Children's Palace, you had KB Toys, you had, what's the other one? The Castle? What was that called, the Castle? That toy store that they used to call, it was called the Castle or something. I know KB Toys, and I know they had that. And, I forget. There was so many toy stores that were big at one time, and then they closed up shop.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah? Well, I haven't stepped foot in Toys R Us since early 90s. I think it was 92. Uh-huh. No. You're the same age as me almost. You're probably about two, like I said, you're probably about 3 years older than I am. Just like you and Frogman, you guys are almost the same age as me.
Yeah.
This is how old, okay, if you don't know, then you don't know, okay? There used to be an electronics store called Sila.
What was it called?
Sila, remember Sila? No, you don't remember an electronics store called Sila? Say. I remember that, Sila. Sola or Sila, yeah, Sola. It could be Sila, Sola. The way you say it, say it. No, like H.H. Gregg. H.H. Gregg, you can find it all. Then 6 months later, where the hell is it? Where the hell did H.H. Gregg go? You don't know. I never bought anything there because I didn't trust it. It has to be there for 5 years to know that I could trust it, like Best Buy. People are like, whoa, H.H. Gregg, Best Buy? Yeah. I remember those stores back in the day. KB stores. Five Guys. No, Five Guys is a food store. Yep, then they thought they were going to do something and be like, oh yeah, we're going to have this and that, and no. I thought Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and all them other places would close down too, but unfortunately they're doing good. Even Gabriel's, you know, that flea market place, well, Gabriel's started as that night called Gabe's.
Yeah.
Because they changed their name. Why you change your name is because you could front yourself as bankruptcy, and then you could change your name, and then collect the small business big. Yeah. So that's why if you ever see a business ever change their name, it's because of that. Like Toys R Us.
Yeah,
Toys R Us could have changed their name and brought it back, everything is like the same format, everything. Goal Soul Hello Men. What's a Hello Men? You mean 2.5 men? Because it is 2 men and a half. Because we do have 2 people that don't know how to play correctly. Well,
Yeah.
one's a noob and one's been going down a lot of times. So yeah, basically when it comes down to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or anything like that, I don't go for it unless it, like, say Cyber Monday had something really good. Yeah, but the best place to go shop, if it came down to Cyber Monday back in the 90s, wasn't Amazon. It was eBay. 98.
eBay is leading the thing, yeah.
98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. Roughly,
What used to be the hottest thing.
yep, 2004, Amazon came in, bam, took everything over. Can you play Team Duel? What do you mean Team Duel? I don't know what Team Duel means. Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't play Team Duel on here, or 1v1 or something? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't play 1v1s. I don't play multiplayer. I don't play that stuff because the reason is I could do something better than play 1v1. It's much boring. Very boring. 100% boring. I remember back in the PS3 time, yeah, when I played PS3 time, you didn't have to pay for PlayStation Plus. When you play for PlayStation Plus, every minute counts. Exactly. If I didn't have PlayStation Plus, then I'll 1v1 you. But I have PlayStation Plus for a long time. You remember when Amazon came out in 2004? Yeah, I'm old. Amazon wasn't even Amazon. Back in the day, it was going to be a bookstore like Barnes and Nobles.
Yes, it was.
They were, because Barnes and Nobles and what's that, Booksellers. What was it called, Booksellers? In that store, it was called Booksellers, and then Barnes and Nobles. And
Barnes and Nobles are another name.
oh yeah, start with W. I forget. Wells and Code. Well, up here was something like Wells and Code or something. But Amazon wanted to take out like future businesses first before they popularize everything else. So then they started doing that. If you watch like the documentary on Amazon, you'll learn a lot more about it. Like, watch the documentary of Walmart, watch the documentary about Amazon and everything else. Like if you buy something from Amazon, it's on the truck the next minute.
Yeah.
And that's scary. Because every time it rings on the register and they have, it's like, wow, damn. If you bought a...
We used to set it out here like that can.
I don't think... They were supposed to make one up here, somewhere around up here, but they never did. Right now, I think they've just put like $500,000 or $2.5 million for a bid for the Hyperloop. The Hyperloop system. Did you guys hear about that? It'll take you from Upton, New York, all the way down to California in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear. Are you a multiplayer? No, I'm not a multiplayer person. I mean, zombies is a multiplayer part of it, but I'm not a multiplayer. I don't play multiplayer because every time I play multiplayer, I pick something and I beat people down with it. It's basically, if you see on my profile, if you guys see on my profile, I have media on there. When you go to the media part, you'll see me play like the multiplayer part of it. Like World War II, I went 73 and I think 73 and 2 or something like that. I beat people down like crazy. When I get one thing done, if I really want to be good on multiplayer on here, yeah, I could. Hey, at least you have one person that needs the Easter egg. Maybe you both can do the Easter egg together. You're Spanish. Your English is not good. You got Spanish on you. Sorry, I'm not. I don't speak Spanish. That's what I need to do though, if I want to become like a good streamer. Like, hello? Nope. Hi? Nope. Yeah, Amazon was like the best of the best of the best when it came down to 2004, 2005, 2006. I think they started getting the marketing, and like, I think they started basically 2008, 2009, throwing stuff in there. And I think just recently, about 3 or 4 years ago, they started just throwing anything that they wanted to start selling it. If you got a little store, sell it there on Amazon. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago they started that. You buy anything from A to Z. That used to be a store back in the day, A to Z.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be a little store where you could buy anything from A to Z. But then they started turning into like a food market, and then they just like disappeared after that. All these places like just disappeared. Like back in the day, the only place that you'd go to the food store would be Kruger's. Was it Kruger's? Not Freddy Krueger. Cougars. Cougars? No, start with the K. One more. Can you do it? One more? That was already gone by the time you even tried it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the follow. Go Soul. It just came up. Yeah. I know I'm a little bit late on that one, but you know, it's Monday. It's you don't got nothing to do. You know, if you ever watched did you ever watch a movie called Friday? And he says, you don't have nothing to do. It's Friday. You have nothing to do. You have no job. It's Monday. You don't have nothing to do. You have no job. I forget what he says. PD never watched Friday.
No.
Like, no. It's a very funny movie when it comes down to that. I mean, it's a funny movie. I enjoyed it. I like it. It's the first, like, I don't know, first movie that I like because how it was funny. And then I liked Don't Me Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. And that was the only two funny movies I ever felt like it was more fun, like it was more funny. No, every comedy that I watch is like, no, I sleep. The last movie that I ever watched in a movie theater was Born Supremacy, and I fell asleep to it because it was so boring. I was in the movie theater just sleeping. And I don't even know if I don't know if I fell asleep and snored. I just fell asleep. No, if I woke up and someone asked me what happened, I would tell them what happened because, like, no, what happened in the movie, I would tell them because I've already seen the movie. I went to see the movie a couple of days ago before it came out in theaters. So then I went to watch it again because my other friend wanted to watch it. So I go in there, pitch dark, 2 minutes later, right out. And that was the last time I went to a theater to watch Born Supremacy. I never went to a theater after that. I just don't get into theaters. I just don't. My first time ever going to a theater was probably in 82, 83. One of the most popular movies I went to go see like over time was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Addams Family Values. What's that? When Fireball Goes West. Oh, I seen a lot of movies back in the 90s. I used to sit there and watch movies every day in this theater. We used to have this local theater that would sell that would go in there and like tickets were like, I think $6 or $7 or something like that. Go there the whole day, watch 3 movies for $7. And that was like the best thing to do because Saturday during winter you'd sit there in a nice warm place. Yeah. $7 watching a movie all day. Don't have to do anything, just sit there. That was 92. Now these movies are like $18 to $20 just for not even, I think, matinee showing. I think it's like $30, $40 just to watch it. I seen the prices for those damn things. I'm like $40, $50. I used to remember $7. That's the highest thing I would pay for. You don't want this boombox?
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't put the coin in? No, I don't want it. I really don't. I don't really like traps unless if I'm doing an Easter egg, and if the most trap that I would use would be probably a sentry gun. It's a blue coin. I didn't know I had a blue coin on me. That's probably gonna be gone by the time we get over there. Oh, I raced over to try to get that blue coin. Oh, I'm fine. I thought the blue coin would be gone. That's how good I am. If I want something, I'll go get it. Got it. sentry gun. I didn't do any OP runs yet. You already know that. No, on Borderlands, to upgrade yourself. To upgrade yourself, you have to do, when you get to level 80, to get any higher than anything else, you have to do OP levels. And I'll go do OP levels like over and over and over. You have to do it 10 times. I thought basically this one guy came in and he said, yeah, I could get over here and jump over here, and he never did. Like, you threw all these mods down on the ground and you're supposed to put it in a puddle of water so then you can drop down easily. I guess he didn't drop down easily. Well, we didn't do Borderlands 2 yet. You're only OP, I think OP2 or OP3. But you might find people now that might be on. You might. Where'd he go? Yeah, the brute's right there. You just killed him. And then that person goes down. And what? I was trying to get you. But they pushed me. They kept on pushing me. Yeah, I was just in a small stream. Okay, well. Okay, I'll be on in about probably about 3 more hours. I'll be back on.